Hello, buddy. Princess Bear here, and we're back at CityWalk because the world is healing.
It is.
CityWalk is starting to reopen some of its restaurants on the upper deck, and we're here to try out Pat O'Brien's.
At your request.
Yes, we are. You guys requested, so here we are. So let's go give O'Brien's a pat on the head.
Be sure to stay lucky.
You're the girl.
I got the Hurricane. Let's see if it rocks me. That's really good. It's very fruity. This is dangerous. Very, 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 very flavorful. I don't even taste the 151. That's why it's dangerous. So I would give it 4 to 5 shamrocks.
Even being a boy from a very hurricane-laden area, storm-wise, the drink Hurricane has never really grown on me. I know some people like it, love it, in fact. Been a Noble tons of times, tons of ways to get specialty ones there. Me, they're always too sweet for my taste. But this thing is massive, and I definitely feel like you're getting your bang for your buck here. If you were asleep, you'd be awake now. Flavors are there. It's not too strong, but still slightly too sweet for me. It's a 3 out of 5 plus.
This is the Typhoon. Bear's getting drink shamed. This is, it tastes a lot more like a mixed drink. This one tastes probably more pre-mixed than mine. Also a little bit lighter, but heavier on the liquor than mine, but not that much heavier. They pour light here, it seems, which makes sense. It's a bar in CityWalk. I would give it 3 out of 5 tropical storms.
You go from a Hurricane to a Typhoon, and we get this little petite-looking thing compared to that. Hopefully I don't get too blown away. Much more my speed. It's still on the sweet side, but the alcohol balances it out. 3.5 out of 5 plus. It's a good start to the night. So, if you're new here, we love beignets. All kinds of ways. The more ways we can find a plant-based beignet, the better. On this menu, however, they have a blue crab beignet, which sort of raised my eyebrows. When I say sort of, I mean through the roof. I can't even imagine what a blue crab beignet would be like, but apparently it is a circular puffball topped with powdered cheese. It looks like sort of like a beignet crust, and it's got blue crab and mascarpone cheese inside. It looks more like a crab-filled hush puppy than a beignet to me, but you have my curiosity. And of course, I had to take a magic pill for this one. It's like a cheese and crab explosion in your mouth right now. Definite cheese and crab explosion. It's super hot. The crust is beignet-like. It folds in your mouth. Really, you don't even have to chew it. You just get a burst of that crab and cheese flavor. It doesn't really taste like a beignet, but I like the textures. They work well together. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
You are now officially the early crowd.
Well, I'm going to start right off with a request. A nice gentleman out there gave us a whole laundry list of songs. I'm not sure we'll play each and every one of them, but we're going to play a bunch of them. How's that? Let's start with this one right here. This is easier. Heading down south to the land of pine, coming my way into North Carolina. Staring up the road and I'm pretty nice. We rode around and they brought postage up. They became a postage.
So this is the fuzzy leprechaun. Drink number 2. Very tropical. Reminds me of Sapphire Falls. I would give this a 4 out of 5 falls.
So this is the fuzzy leprechaun. I think I've gotten something similar at Rose and Crown. Nice punch. Sweet. Still tastes the alcohol. I don't hate it. It's a respectable 4 out of 5 claws.
That's great music from Lionel Richie. I call it Lionel Richie. Because I'm from Alabama, he's from Alabama, I know that's what his mama called me.
So we have the Black Velvet, one of Bear's favorites. This is more flavorful than Rose and Crown. I would give this a 3 out of 5 Black Velvets.
So Black Velvet. Been a long time. I miss Rose and Crown. Here we go. As black and velvety as I remember. Feels like home. 4 out of 5 claws.
I got the vegetable jambalaya. It's got all kinds of veggies in there, like whatever they had. Zucchini, carrots, corn, tomato. There's okra in there. It was very over-seasoned and a little bit on the chunky side, like it was a little coarse in tasting, over-seasoned definitely. I kind of just wanted to pick out the veggies. It was extremely spicy, way more spicy than it should have been. I would not go back for that dish, even though it was decent. I'd probably give it like 2.5 out of 5 gumbos. Too spicy. It's like 6 out of 10 on the spice scale.
So I always worry when we go and we find sort of Cajun food at any place not NOLA. But I do like all the veggies, even though I hate okra. I absolutely am not looking forward to trying this, but it at least looks like it's supposed to. Rice is well cooked, everything looks well seasoned. Here we go. And it's smoking. Very hot. I definitely had an explosion of flavor, but the first thing I noticed immediately is that it is overly seasoned to the point of being like gritty, like almost like you sprinkled sand on my food, which is a very weird texture on top of it being super hot temperature-wise. I appreciate the fact that, you know, obviously they mixed everything in and they definitely seasoned it, but there is such thing as over-seasoning your food to the point where I'm not really sure I like this. I'm not sure what it is. Definitely 2.5 out of 5 claws. It feels a bit gritty. It's hot temperature-wise, but even the tip of my tongue is burning from how much like peppers and other spices on there, and it just feels like little grit on the front end. It's not horrible tasting. It's that texture. It's not doing it for me. Definite 2.5 out of 5 claws. I don't know if I'd order that. So here we have Pat O'Brien's Shrimp and Grits. I love shrimp and grits, so I am definitely going to judge this one. I would say harshly, but I'm going to judge it. So after Narcoossee's being my favorite shrimp and grits, everything has to live up to that. We have some of everything in here. We have the shrimp, we have the andouille sausage, tomatoes, red peppers, herbs, and then at the bottom, under all this mountain here, we have the cheddar grits. So get a little bit of everything. A little shrimp, a little sausage. Don't want to burn my mouth like last time. Here we go. Okay. Some flavors in there. Definitely an explosion of flavor in the mouth. Shrimp is good. Sausage is good. Feels like something's missing though. It's not the broth. Veggies are good. Maybe the grits? Yeah, I think it's the grits. They feel like they're missing something. They don't feel part of the whole. They're good, but not the best. 3 out of 5 plus. I'd give it a solid 3 out of 5 plus. The sauce is okay. That feels a bit on the weak side. The grits, the sausage, and the corn, everything else, the grits are fine. The sausage feels a bit weak on the flavor side. I'm expecting an explosion. It's more like a firecracker. Pat O'Brien's. It's an interesting experience.
Slaps.
If you ever want to lift the princess from her money, a good way to do it is to take her to a dueling piano bar.
I love dueling
Because she will
pianos.
make all the weird requests.
I will, and they won't know any of my songs, and it's fine.
No.
Because I'll sing all the songs that I know from choir. It's cool. It's cool.
It's a good experience. We didn't even know that Pat O'Brien's was a dueling piano bar.
No.
We stand corrected now.
I love
The
it.
food was okay.
It's supposed to like capture NOLA. I don't feel like it fully captures NOLA,
It's
especially with
close.
the name.
It's close.
But yeah, it's close, and my food was rather spicy, but quite delicious.
My food was average. Each part was good. As a whole, it was a little bit less than, but I would eat here again.
I would too. I would definitely get more drinks from here
Oh,
because
yes.
their drinks were amazing.
Drinks are on point. And now that Pat O'Brien's is open again, I want to know, are you ready to come back to Pat O'Brien's? Let us know in the comments. If there's anywhere else around CityWalk or Universal Studios period that you'd like to go, like to see us go, that's going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Sure, subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video. Woo!
She packed the bag last night.
Pat O'Brien's also has drinks to go, so we will depart with a hurricane. Rock me like a hurricane.
Even though I just talked shit about hurricanes, I can't let the princess have one by herself. And these shards of ice are like window glass. And like this, a quarter of an orange here. Acceptable. 2.5 out of 5 plus.